The media attacks, the Democrat attacks are always about convincing the public momentarily of an association that Trump is a pedophile. This is what they claimed over and over again. This is why during the Biden administration, the Epstein files stayed dormant because they realized that it might hurt some people on their own team, like Bill Gates, like Reid Hoffman. They don't want this stuff brought up, so they hide it. But when they can use it to attack Donald Trump, when Donald Trump delays the release, well, then they use that as a cudgel, as a weapon against him, and try to associate him with being a pedophile over and over and over. This is the case. And then when it comes out that Donald Trump in 2006 called the authorities and told them that Epstein needs to be prosecuted, that Ghislaine Maxwell is evil, it's crickets from the media. They aren't going to report on it. No, the whole game is the innuendo. The whole game is the association that they are trying to create for the voters with attaching Trump to that moniker, to getting you to think that he is evil. And when their narrative, once again, like Russia hoax, like Trump said that there were fine people on both sides, when in fact he stated that that the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists should be condemned totally. Of course, they leave that part out because the whole game is the association. And so now that it blows up in their face that in fact Trump was anti-Jeffrey Epstein, that he called the authorities on him again, that Maxwell was evil, they're not reporting it. It's on page 54 of the New York Times, never brought to the attention nearly as much as the innuendo that they were trying to create, the association. So that's the game from the media's angle. Just create that association, stick it with the voters, do that over and over again on repetition mode. And that is just a form of brainwashing. That is a form of influence over the masses. And thus it sticks in their mind, and therefore they will vote against evil and be the righteous citizens, even though it has no relation to the actual truth of the matter. And they'll do this over and over again, and it has to be exposed. And the more people are aware of it, the more people stop listening to the media and realize that it's just a giant psyop machine, the better off our country is. Get your news from independent sources like here, like Joe Rogan, like Tim Pool. They might have a bent, they might have a predetermined way to look at the world and a paradigm, but nevertheless, we try to give you the honest truth rather than being paid to propagandize for one side, for one mafia that wants to take over the US government and all the dollars that are being thrown in there, whether or not they're tax dollars, your money, or the printed money. The Trump-Epstein allegations are just another example as the talk of them in the media go to next to zero. Peace out. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Thumb up the video and have a fantastic day.